been 10 years since David Bowie passed away, and I thought a great way to honor him and to reflect upon all of the amazing work that he's released over his lifetime and even posthumously is to dive into the Eras box sets. So we're going to kick it off with Era 6, which is I Can't Give Everything Away, and this covers 2002 to 2016, the final era of Bowie's life. And this is the big stack. This is more than what comes in the box set because I bought a lot of these original issue because I was mourning, and that's how I dealt with my sorrow is by buying a lot of Bowie albums. So first and foremost, this is a book that comes with the box set, and it's so incredible. Not only is it like give you insights into the albums and how they were produced, but just a lot of anecdotes, a lot of really amazing photography surrounding like the eras and the artwork. The first album in this box set is Heathen, and this happens to be the first studio album I purchased from David Bowie besides his greatest hits. It's got a special place in my heart. It's still amazing. We have the Heathen era live album, Montreux Jazz Festival, and a nice bonus to this is that he plays Low in its entirety at the end, which is amazing. It's like a really long show, and then he just does all of Low. We have Reality. This was another album that I bought at the time. I think like within the first week it was released. This one actually grew on me. Heathen, I think, like is a more emotionally resonant album for me, but Reality I've come to love more and more as the years have gone on. Reality Tour, which is another like incredible feat for David Bowie. Like this show is so long, and it gives you an insight into like how he had a heart attack at the end of this tour and had to stop playing forever because he went so hard on that final tour. Another album that I purchased at the time was The Next Day, and it's one of my absolute favorites. It's so good. Just all time. Like Blackstar and The Next Day are just so tied together as far as like just the spirit. I mean, Blackstar is just otherworldly and incredible just because of how he did it, but The Next Day is not to be overlooked. And we have, this came out much later. This is the Next Day Extra EP, and this has a lot of really amazing things, remixes and B-sides that did come with, I think they did come with a digital download of The Next Day, so I was familiar with a lot of the stuff that was on there, but still amazing to have it. Then we have Blackstar, which is just one of a kind, such an amazing album. What can you say? That's kind of leaves you speechless. Then lastly, we have No Plan, which are the last, I think, last 3 songs that he made before passing away. And a really amazing album. Well, amazing EP. It makes me sad because it's like he just wanted to keep going. There was so much more he could have done. And then always the main draw for these box sets is the Recall LP. And this is just all of the alternate takes, different versions, B-sides, collaborations from the era. The Recall discs are incredible. So this is Recall 6. And that's why that's why I have all the box sets, because I'm just addicted. Now, these are the original issues that I had. So this is the Heathen trifold, and this is released directly from David Bowie's record company. I think because the artwork's a little bit different than the one that comes in the box set, I'm gonna hold on to these. We have the Reality trifold as well. I think ultimately, like, the box sets have the best masters of all of the albums, but you know, especially because, you know, these I did buy like either right after he passed away or, you know, while he was still with us. So I'm gonna hang on to all of them, especially this one. 2013 started off as a rough year for me, so, you know, this was sort of a little bit of solace when this came out, and so I'll always keep my original copy of The Next Day, and of course, my original copy of Blackstar, because I searched high and low for it. I think it was released like maybe 2 days before his death, and, you know, obviously I was like gonna get it, but then he passed away, and so the urgency went through the roof, and luckily a certain record store had it, Sound Spectrum in Laguna, and that's actually where I bought the Reality CD back in the day when I was a teenager. So they held it, and I was able to get that. And then this actually is the most special, because this version of the No Plan EP came with this lithograph of the final picture of him, and it's all, you know, it's like in tissue. I need to frame it. Maybe I will, now that it's been a decade. But just, you know, a really triumphant final moment. I do believe this is the final photograph ever taken of David Bowie, like the day before he passed away. And, you know, for somebody with a terminal illness to just stand up and take this picture and really just look so good doing it, it's very moving. And I'm very grateful to have it. And the new version of the No Plan EP in the box set doesn't come with that. And then lastly, I do have it in duplicate on CD. And I really wanted obviously the Recall. I wanted to have that on a more portable version. And, you know, really these little CD versions are exact copies of the vinyl box sets, and I kind of love a CD case, a regular CD case, but in this case, a little mini vinyl is welcome. I think it's really cool. So that's it. That's Era 6. An amazing ending and an amazing thing to explore. David Bowie's final years.